I request our next participant from Shillong Law College to proceed with the presentation.
My name is Neha Shah from Shillong Law. I am from Shillong Law College, and I'm here to present the Northeast dance and costume.
Arunachal Pradesh, the land of the rising sun. Formerly known as Northeast Frontier Agency, is now, in the modern world, known as one of the most blended, variegated, and multilingual tribal society in the world. Our state is now gaining a World Biodiversity Heritage spot, starting from plains to plateaus to the mountains. From scorching summer to the pleasant snowfall in Tawang, our state has it all, consisting of 26 major tribes with so much of cultural and traditional variation and a little bit of similarity in the ethical values. Our state is a true definition of unity in diversity. On the screen, I'm really proud and honored to show you some of our major tribes in their traditional ethnic attires. They are namely Sajalang Nichi, Nishi, Idumishmi, Galo, Adi, Tangsa, and Tagin. Now that we have taken a look at the pictures, let me give you an information. Not only the 26 major tribes, our state also has hundreds of sub-tribes within them. Let me present to you all our dance video, a short clip of our dance video, which is based on a regional song, which discusses a lot about our rivers, the valleys, our people, the culture, and it's beautiful on its own. This regional song focuses a lot on the ideology of unity and diversity. The very first line talks about Arunachal Pradesh being the land of the rising sun, following to which it talks about the rivers, the valleys, the mountains, and the people of Arunachal Pradesh. Although this song mentions a lot about all the major tribes and ignores the sub-tribes, but in the end, it concludes that we, the people of Arunachal, ultimately are all equal and together. Agriculture is the major source of occupation in Arunachal Pradesh, seeking the interest of around 35% of the population. We are really, really blessed by the Mother Nature to receive the finest form of natural resources present in the society, and also agriculture is a gift from our ancestors, which we, in the present days, are honored to keep it safe. Our state is also an interesting part to explore the nature. Say it be the archaeological sites, say it be the monasteries, say it be the wildlife sanctuaries like Namdapa, and also say it be the orchid park like Sesan. Our state has it all. And furthermore, our state also consists of a temple which is made up of real gold in Namsai, which is known as the Golden Pakura. Although due to the geographical isolation, the people and the places in Arunachal Pradesh may be a little bit backward in the means of development, but still, it never stopped us from cherishing of what we have instead of mourning for what we don't. And I, a native of Arunachal Pradesh, feel very honored to witness its beauty since my very childhood, which I can proudly call my home.
The Northeast costume from Assam. Arunachal, Adi Arunachal, Aka Arunachal, Indu Mishmi Arunachal, Galo Arunachal, Tagin Arunachal, Altangsna Arunachal, Manipur, Khasi tribe Meghalaya, Garo tribe Meghalaya, Kuki Naga tribe, Zelian Grong Nagaland. Moving forward to our Northeast dance, few traditional Northeast dance. Satchuk, Satsuk Meshem, the charm of spring descends on the Khasi Hills. It is marked by one of the community's biggest festivals. Satsuk Meshem is the Khasi way of offering their thanks to the Creator for all the blessing and bountiful harvest received. Shat Palang plate dance. Shat means dance and Palang means played together. It means plate dance. It was danced in ancient time by the young girls in Jantia place to entertain kings or royal guests. It is usually danced of two plates by one woman, but can also be danced by four plates by holding two plates in the hand and third plate in lips and fourth one in the head. Nowadays, it is danced even in marriage ceremony. Wangala dance. Wangala is also called the festival of the 100 drums, a harvest festival celebrated by the Garo tribe. In the post-harvest festival, they give thanks to Missy Sejong, the sun god, of the blessing the people with a rich harvest. Wangala is celebrated in the month of September to December, with different villages setting different dates of the occasion. Bihu dance of Assam. The Bihu dance take its name for the Bohag Bihu festival, also called Rangili Bihu, the national festival of Assam, which celebrates the Assamese New Year. The festival takes place during the mid-April, and the Bihu dance is meant to celebrate and emulate the seasonal spirit, celebrating fertility and patience. So this were few dance from Northeast. We are the eight, we are the one. Thank you.
In the meantime, when Srimati Narsama Arts and Commerce are getting ready, I would like to call upon St. John's College of Arts and Science to proceed with the presentation.
Please unmute.
St. John's St. John's College of Arts and Science. I believe Sushmi was the one who. Yes. Please go ahead and unmute yourself.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sushmita from St. John's College of Arts and Science, Tamil Nadu. It's my immense pleasure to share a PPT about South Indian dance forms. Dance is the joy of movement and the heart of life. The culture of a place can be acknowledged form of its art and dance forms. Dances are considered as the integral part of culture of any region. Among the many dance forms, some are gained recognition only within the state. Some have gained popularity worldwide. Many of these dances are performed at the time of temple festivals and occasions. The performances are adorned with attractive costumes and ornaments that add charm to the dance. In Kanyakumari, Thiruvadrakkali, Moginiyattam, Kathakali, Kadiyal, Villupattu, Karagam, and Kalari are the most prominent dance forms. Karagam dance. Ata Karagam or simply Karagatam is an ancient and traditional art form in the folk dance genre originating in the South Indian state of Tamil Nadu. An ancient epic written in the early stage of formative years of Tamil literature is started mention that the origin of Karagatam is form of heritage dance form Bharatanatyam with generous contribution from other prominent dance forms present in the history of Tamil performing arts forms such as Bharatanatyam. The premises of the attire and cultural significance of this dance recital include distinctly colorful props and dresses with repellently painted faces. The dance form involves balancing a large number of parts of decreasing size on the head of the dancers while dancing and expressing the theme of the dance to the audience through their movements. The dance recital is the way of the associated culture to related as the offering to please the force that be an rain goddess for a healthy supply of rainfall. The dance recital is accompanied by any song of Carnatic origin. This dance form has its root in socio-economic agricultural society of ancient India. Silambatam. Silambam is a weapon-based Indian martial art originated from Tamil Nadu. The word Silambam is based on the Tamil word silambal, which means sound. While the bamboo staff is swilled and when the Silambam players are fighting, the weapons make sound, thus the art of the battlefield is called in Silambam. Silambam improves blood circulation and heart function. The history of this art can be known from Nadasari, an ancient manuscript. A recent archaeological research has revealed that Silambam has been in practice for more than 10,000 years. Silambam uses a long stick which is usually around 1.68 meters. The size of the stick associated with the user's height. A 3-foot long stick called Anguish Kuchi. Silambam practitioners armed and unharmed using multiple movements of animals such as snakes, eagles, monkeys. It is widely used by military Maravar in Travancore. Royal military Veerapande Kattabomma mostly depends on their skills using Silambam is in warfare against British Army. There are 18 different styles in Silambam practiced today. Silambam has been recognized as a sport in Tamil Nadu. It is not widely taught to students. Hopefully, the art will have better appreciation in future. Kathakali. Kathakali is a unique form of drama which has its origin in Travancore. Kathakali or story dance is relatively a recent development of earlier dances. This happened during 15th or 16th century. This dance form arose out of religious expression through symbolical action. In this art form, the character express their ideas not by words but by significant gestures like eye movement, lip movement, etc. The movements are adopted from the Bharatanatyam with suitable modifications. This is always accompanied by musical instrument. All these conversations inevitably be in verse. The costume and makeup of the actor also important aspect in Kathakali. There are standard makeup for the different type of actors. The headdresses are made of lightweight wood and are decorated with pieces of mirror, spangles and colored stones. It is now played in the temples at Tiruvattar, Tirupurpu, Ponmana, Kulithurai, Neyur and Munjira. Moginiyattam. Moginiyattam is a classical dance form of Kerala in South India. Origin and popular form is closely tagged to the great Tamil dance master Vadivelu, one of the Travancore quartets. One among the 8 Indian classical dance forms, Moginiyattam is the graceful dance to watch and is a solo recital by women. The term Moginiyattam comes from the word Mogini, means a woman who enchants onlookers, and Attam means graceful and sensuous body movements. Thus, the word Moginiyattam literally means dance of the enchantress. This dance form also has elements of other performing art forms of Kerala. Besides, Moginiyattam also came under the influence of 2 other South Indian dance forms, Bharatanatyam and Kathakali. Moginiyattam in its early days went through ups and downs, which eventually got studied during the reign of King Swathi Tirunal of the Travancore kingdom. Moginiyattam comprises about 40 different basic movements called Adavugal, and its performance style is marked by the swaying of hips and the gentle movement with straight body posture from side to side. In Kerala, there are centers that offer training in Mohiniyattam. Andhra Natyam is a traditional dance that is initiated in Andhra Pradesh, one of the state of India. This dance was introduced as many as 2000 years ago. This traditional dance is performed by people of Andhra the most. This is a classical dance which is performed by women. All musical instruments mainly support this dance. Andhra is mainly based on the facial expression and the movement of the feet of the dancer. Andhra and Bharatanatyam both almost have the same features, however, they differ from one and another in terms of culture and tradition. During the British era, Andhra was declining gradually and later it was re-established by famous dancers of Andhra Pradesh. These temple dancers usually wear very simple costume like a sari when they dance. Wearing a simple costume would be very comfortable for this dance since the steps in the dance are quite unique but relatively complex. Dimsa. Dimsa is a traditional dance form that is performed primarily by Poja caste women Andhra Pradesh. A group of 15 to 20 women from a circle and dance praising the deity for the welfare of their domestic life. They also dance at the wedding since the women pray for a peaceful and happy married life. They typically wear tribal dresses and ornaments, while the leading lady also carries a peacock feather in her hand. The performers dance to drum beats and usually the music is played by men. The attire is colorful with earthy tones of green, red and yellow. The dancers wear saris that fall just below the knee. Their necks are adorned with tribal ornaments. There are 12 popular variations in this dance. Dimsa is in the groove with the culture of this region, especially with places near Araku Valley and Bora caves. Dimsa almost became an official dance of Visakhapatnam. Kuchipudi. Kuchipudi is essentially a form of classical dance drama that developed of Kuchilapuram in southeastern part of Andhra Pradesh. Kuchipudi at Karnataka enjoys great popularity and practiced widely by women and men. The knowledge in performing Kuchipudi in the earlier days were confined among the Brahmins and were disseminated within the closed doors of tradition. However, presently, great masters and efficient performers instruct the pupils and nuance of Kuchipudi in Karnataka through various dance forms, through art schools and dance academies built specifically for the purpose. Siddhendra Yogi, a sage of great repute and wisdom, is considered to be the founder of Kuchipudi. It was a mode of personal enlightenment and at time was used as a tool of social reform as well. The dance employs a series of graceful movements and fast rhythmic patterns accompanied by traditional Carnatic musical instruments and songs. Often presented as solo or group performance in the present day, it still retains various events taken from Hindu mythology as its theme. Odissi. Odissi classical dance form Odisha is performed predominantly by women and again a dance drama performance art. The Odissi dance originated from the Hindu temple of Odisha, particularly of Jagannath religious stories as well as Shaktism and Lord Shiva and Surya god. Odissi is traditionally a dance drama genre of performance art where the artists and musicians play out a story, a spiritual message or devotional poem from the Hindu texts using symbolic costume, body movements, abhinaya that means expression, mudras that means gestures and sign languages set out in ancient Sanskrit literature. Classical Odisha literature and the Gita Govinda set to traditional Odissi music and used for the abhinaya. Traditional Odissi exists in two major styles, the first perfected by women and focused on soul spiritual temple dance. The second perfected by boys dressed as girls, which diversified to include athletic and acrobatic moves and were performed from festive occasions in temples to general folksy entertainment. Odissi was the only dance present in Michael Jackson's 1991 hit single Black and White. Tolu Bommalata. Tolu Bommalata is a prevent shadow theatre tradition. As Tolu means leather and Bommalata means puppet dance. The term literally stands for the dance of leather puppets. Among other traditions, that this dance form follows leather puppets, which are its most important part, which are known for their colossal size. The dance concept is based on epics, largely on Ramayana and Mahabharata. Some of the performances are also based on few Vaishnava texts. Audience thus watches the colorful shadow dance of the puppets and not actual puppets. A source of light creates this magic along with magical performance begin the curtain. These Telangana folk dance reflect the legends, beliefs, everyday life activities of the state and allow you to take a snack peek on its time with different backgrounds and significance. Every dance has its own essence that is parallel with commentable. Guzari dance. Guzari is a folk dance in Telangana that is performed by Rajgons or the Gondalu tribes in Adilabad district. The Padma Shri honor 2021 was also best won upon the Guzari dance exponent Kanakaraju. Deepali is the biggest festival for the Rajgons when Guzari dance is performed. The dance begins on the full moon day and continues till the last day of the fortnight of Deepali. Every performer of the dance dons a turban with peacock feathers in it along with horns of deers. They also sports artificial beards and mustaches as well as goat skin on their body. All decked up in traditional ornaments. Additionally, the dancers move in the villages as troops. These singing and dancing troops are known as Dandari dance troops. This dance form is a part of Dandari and has 2 to 5 members in each troops. Every dance form of all state has its own costume and traditions. So dance, like music, knows no geographical boundaries, no linguistic barriers, and no racial divisions. All walls crumbles where art is concerned. It is a great unifying and integrating force. Thank you.
Could you unmute, sir?
Thank you, all the students and participants, for your wonderful presentation. As we come to the conclusion of our 2 day cultural exchange program, I request my dear friend Miss Hafsa for a formal vote of thanks.
Hello, Fahad. Hello, hello,
Hello, ma'am.
hello, Fahad. Yes, it's Dr. Pankaja from Amravati, Narsamma
Yes,
College.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we had requested that a presentation needs 5 more minutes time. Our participant is ready for the performance.
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Yeah,
We'll wait
she's
for five.
ready. So,
We'll wait
should we
for.
go
We'll
ahead?
wait for.
Should we
Yes,
go
ma'am.
ahead? Yeah,
Yes,
thank you
ma'am.
so
Please,
much. Yeah.
please,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I'll just give you the information about a performance like.
Yes,
Hi,
ma'am.
I'm
Please.
Dr. Pankaja. I'll be giving the introduction about the Launi dance performance, which is going to be presented here. So, Launi is a combination of a song and a dance that is most commonly associated with the state of Maharashtra, as well as around the surrounding areas of Konkan and the coastal region. The word Launi is derived from the word Lavanya, which means beauty. Lavani aims to take various aspects of social life, such as politics, religion, romance, etc., and present them in an entertaining form. Most Mostly, Lavani performance can be broadly categorized into two parts. That is Nirgani Lavani, which deals with the philosophy, and the Shringari Lavani, which deals with the sensuality. Shringari Lavani is most popular nowadays than the Nirgani Lavani and is performed in the theaters as well as in the Bollywood movies. Shringari Lavani deals with the multitude of the jhanas, with the love between a man and woman being the most prominent one. So here is Siddhi Kare from our college who will be performing the Lavani. I hope you will have a great time. Funny stuff.
Wow, wow,
Thank you
Mithali.
so
That
much.
was just as amazing of a performance as it can be. We couldn't have a better end to our 2 day long virtual conclave. This was just an amazing performance. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. As we come to the conclusion of this 2 day cultural exchange program, I request my dear friend Miss Hafsa to present her vote of thanks.
As we come to the conclusion of day 2 of the 2 day cultural exchange program, I, Hafsa, on behalf of the organizing committee of the program, take this opportunity to propose a formal vote of thanks. I place on record our heartfelt gratitude to the students, presenters of various colleges for their wonderful presentations. I would also like to put in my gratitude towards the faculty and students of Media Studies, Amar Singh College. I place on record our special thanks to convener and members of the college cultural committee. I place on record our special thanks to convener and member of the college media cell. I place on record our sincere and special thanks to Professor Uwais Shafi, Head of Department Computer Sciences, for the technical support. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all the participants. Lastly, if I have by mistake not mentioned any formal vote of thanks, I express my apologies and my thanks to them all for making this event such a success. Once again, I thank you all for being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hafsa. With this, I bid you all adieu, and thank you so much for joining us. And from my end, I would like to thank the person that has been with us from day one of this, despite the absence of our convener, Shabina Kote, or Tafsir sir. Tafsir sir has been with us, and Shabina ma'am has also been in contact with us from the beginning of this conclave. So I would like to all thank, and Ghazala ma'am, who has been the core member for organizing this cultural exchange event. And thank you so much all. We are extremely grateful for showing your presence. Thank you so much. I hope to see you all soon in near future. Thank you so much.